Hi, I have with me today Mary C. Lady. She's recently been assigned the president of the Federal Reserve of the District of San Francisco. Nice to have you
Hi,
here.
it's an honor to meet you.
Thank you. I know you've just been assigned on the 1st of October. I'm just going to tell our viewership some of your past achievements. So you took the undergrad degree on the University of Missouri in Kansas City. You took the master's degree on the University of Illinois, PhD on Syracuse University, and fellowship from Northwestern University. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct. You've done a good homework. So yeah, I'm really glad to be here. It's truly an honor to be appointed to this position. I'm truly grateful and to be with you and all our viewers.
I'd like to ask you one question. How long have you been with the Fed?
So I've been working in the Fed, more specifically in my district of San Francisco, since '96.
96.
So over 20 years, as you may see.
And what positions have you held along those 20 years?
So I've held a lot of positions, but truly I think the most significant one was the time I was head researcher in the Fed. So yeah, that's truly one of the most fulfilling jobs that I've held and where I contributed most in the Fed.
Nice. Would you consider yourself a hawk or a dove in terms of the economy and monetary policy?
So my monetary policy, I see a lot of guys like talking about keeping the low inflation, but I think a better vision of that, you have to look at the other variables, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of just focusing on low inflation, there's also another important things like low unemployment, keeping the population engaged. Those things
Right.
could actually have a higher impact overall not just the low inflation. So
Right.
that would be very important as well.
So you consider yourself a dove?
Yeah,
Okay.
if that's the definition, I consider myself a dove.
And what interests you more, macro or micro?
So I'm throughout my life I've always been giving higher attention to small details. So like I get macro. Macro is very important, but sometimes economics is based on purely the smaller things, you know, like the households, the small firms that build our economy. So I think if we get that scenario, we could build the macro by itself.
Okay, I get your point. And what is important to you outside your role at the Fed?
So I said before that one of my most proud positions was the head of research, but I need to point that out. I've learned so much regarding the American culture and the monetary policies. And back in my time when I worked into the Council for Diversity and Cultural, like to hire some people for the San Francisco Fed,
Right.
I'm a woman, and a woman doing those positions, I have another barriers that like the majority of people don't have.
Okay.
So I appreciated those efforts that we women put
Okay.
and people from other diversities put in to get into the Fed. So as soon as I started to having some power in the Fed, my main concern was, okay, we need to embrace the entire American culture, like we can have Latinos, women, people from all kinds of backgrounds, because truly what the most important thing about knowledge and overall being successful in life, we need to embrace every single thing that the world can give to us.
Okay.
So back in my time when I was recruiting those people, I felt that we were really truly blessed for having all these kind of different people from all over the world.
Okay, it was a pleasure to have you here with us today.
Thank
Hope
you.
you enjoyed it.
It's an honor. It's an honor to serve as president. Thank you so much.